Can you handle the power? This Sunday, 4 Earth Queens join forces in one interview you don't want to miss. This is The Power of 4 with Karla Henry, Jamie Herrell, Angelia Ong, Karen Ibasco. August 30th, 8 p.m. Manila time, live with special appearances and surprise guests. So mark your calendars and get ready for a powerful night, only here on Miss Earth Ground.
Good day, everyone, and welcome to the Miss Earth Crown page. And tonight is the night. Ito na po ang ating pinakihintay na lahat. My name is Noy Sabilan. I am the Chief Correspondent of Miss Earth Crown, and I'm going to be your main host for tonight. And for tonight, I'm going to be joined by my two teammates for MEC. Let's all welcome our live correspondent for tonight, Emmanuel Feliciano. Eman.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for that introduction, Noy. I am Emmanuel Feliciano, Miss Earth Ground's chief correspondent, and I will be your live correspondent and also one of the segment hosts for tonight. So my job, as you all know, is to read your shout-out requests, your comments, and later, if we have time, I will be reading your questions to our special guests as well. In fact, ngayon pa lang po, ang dami na pong comments sa ating comment section, but I will be reading them in a bit. But together with us tonight is, of course, our bossing, our editor-in-chief, Mark Lee Gatchalian. Hey, Mark.
Hello, good evening. In celebration of the 20th anniversary of Miss Earth, we bring you the power of four empowered and very beautiful women, and they are the testament to the legacy of Miss Earth. We are very excited to interact with them. So to all our fans, feel free to comment, ask your questions, ask for a shout out, and we'll be here and we'll read that for you. So let me turn you over once again to Nornoy.
There you go. Thank you, Eman and Mark. Now is the time. Ito na po, mga Earthlings, ang ating pinakahihintay. Let's all welcome the power of 4, starting with Miss Earth 2008, Karla Henry. Hi, Queen Karla.
Hi.
Say hi to the fans.
Hi.
There. Thank you, Queen Karla. Next is our Miss Earth 2014, Jamie Herrell.
Hi, everyone. Thank you, Miss Earth Crown, for having me, and I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you, Queen Jamie. Next is, of course, our Miss Earth 2015. Let's all welcome Angelia Ong.
Hi, everyone. How are you guys? Hope everyone is safe and fine. Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Queen Angelia. And our Miss Earth 2017. Let's all welcome Karen Ibasco.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in to us.
There. So, thank you again sa ating mga queens, ladies and gentlemen, ang ating Power of 4. First, before we begin, kamustahan muna ng onte. Kamusta ang mga buhay-buhay natin dyan? Queen Karla, how is everything over there? And,
Everything's okay. Mommyhood is quite a task for us, so it's quite challenging. But aside from that, grateful for being safe, grateful for being healthy, and just grateful for being able to spend time with my family at this time, because it's not every day that it's not together like this.
There. So thank you for being here, Queen Karla. What about Queen Jamie? Kamusta ka naman dyan? How is everything?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I'm just in Manila, and I'm just trying to give myself a pause and rediscover myself. It's forgivable, and a lot of people should take the opportunity during quarantine to stay safe and just really find a moment like where they really find themselves. So, yeah, that's practically it. Nothing unusual.
Yes, thank you. Actually pala, Earthlings, si Queen Karla and si Queen Jamie ay first-timers sa MEC. So thank you sa inyong dalawa for saying yes. Thank you. Maraming salamat. And of course, ang comeback queen, Miss Angelia Ong. Kamusta ka naman? Welcome back.
Hey guys, thank you for having me back. I feel so honored.
Totoo ba?
Medyo masaya. Masaya. I really enjoyed the last time I was here. Pati yung mga off-air chikahan natin. Parang medyo naparami ata ako ng chismis.
Yes. So again, thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Yes. And of
Yeah,
course,
but
another
kasi-
comeback. Yes, another comeback queen is of course Miss Karen Ibasco. Na-miss ka namin. Kamusta ka naman, Karen?
Hi, everyone. Okay naman. Well, it's not easy to be home, but one thing I do is I'm very grateful every single day that my family is safe and I never stop studying. So during this time, I maximize my time to study again.
Ay, talagang may ganun, di ba? So, good job ka dyan. But then, for now, it's going to be some sort of fun and a little bit serious. But we're going to start with the fun part, okay? We're gonna begin with our first segment, which is what we call Most Likely To. Okay?
Mhm.
So, para sa mga Earthlings natin, we're going to start off with a fun segment. So, what's going to happen is, we're going to flash some statements, okay? And then our queens are going to flash the name of the queen that best fits the statement. Okay? So are you ready, mga queens? Let's have the first statement.
Bulgaran na to.
Ayan, yes. Bulgaran na. Correct. Mga queens, sino ang, for you, most likely to talk for hours on end? You have to show the name. 1, 2, 3, go.
Angelia,
Yeah,
Karla.
Si
Carla, this is Carla.
Okay.
Carla.
Carla wins.
I talk for a living eh. I talk for a living.
Wait lang. Sige. Ganito ha, bawal magreklamo yung pinili. Ang chance yung pumili ha. Karen, bakit si Carla? Ang ano nyo?
No.
Ang choice
Kasi
yung
si
tatlo.
Kasi si Ate Carla, she really talks, but when she talks, sobrang entertaining siya. Saka kahit wala kang sabihin, she will always entertain you at walang dead air kapag kasama si Ate Carla.
Oh.
Ayun.
Yun naman pala, Carla.
Yun naman pala. Positive naman pala eh.
Sabay kabig. Okay. So first statement pa lang yun ha. Let's have our second statement. For you who is most likely to, ang next statement ay cry at a wedding. 1, 2, 3. Show the name of the queen. Tingnan natin.
And wow, Miss Angelia.
Si Angelia.
Yung akin?
Naging sarili niya.
For
Okay.
sure.
Yes. Jamie, meron ka bang experience kay Angelia?
Me? Ano?
Yes. Bakit siya sinagot mo? Bakit si Angelia?
Well, she's really open and really in touch with her emotions, and she's really adorable. Actually, I think she's the most adorable among all of us. So she's really out there. So that's why.
Actually, I changed my answer. It is Angelia. It is Angelia. Kasi naalala ko, there's a photo of Angelia at my wedding. Medyo ano siya eh, medyo emo.
Emotional
Nabasa
sa
ni Karen
wedding.
yung prop sa wedding mo. Hindi mo alam.
Actually, sorry
Ayan.
Pwede.
So 4 out of 4
ako ni Angelia doon ha.
Yes. So 4 out of 4 ang sagot. Angelia,
Actually,
ikaw
itong
ang-
dalawa, si Angelia at si Karen,
Roommate
mas nauna pa yung bride pumasok sa kasal kesa sa kanilang dalawa.
Uy, nakakita namin para kami pumasok. Kaya nga nagmadali kami.
Sabay-sabay kami.
Nakauna kami.
Lagan pala
Kasi
to eh.
nakita na namin maraming tayo.
Oh,
I love you both. I love you both. Thank you for coming.
There
yes.
you
So
go.
bookingan talaga to, no? So second statement pa lang. Let's see now. The third statement. Most likely to laugh even during serious moments. Sino dito ang hindi pwedeng magseryoso? Kahit seryoso na.
Pwedeng dalawa?
Pwede naman.
Seriously.
Ha?
Yeah,
Okay
ako
naman,
dalawa
tingnan
din.
natin kung sino
Yes.
mananalo.
1, 2, 3.
Dalawa ako.
Carla,
Ito.
Angelia, Jamie.
What?
Sino panalo? It's a tie.
Yes. Oh my
Angelia
God.
and Carla uli.
Oo.
Parang
Yan.
lumalabas dito, wala ako sa tawa lang ako ng tawa. Ito no, chika lang ako ng chika.
Super chika portion talaga. Yes.
No, pero lumalabas din na you're very endearing. Kaya, di ba? So people wanna laugh and cry with you.
No, I can do serious moments kasi, but I don't like my way to break the awkwardness is humor or laughter or ano na lang, bahala na lang basog lang ako.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. All right, let's have now our next statement.
Saya
Ayan,
pala
sino
nito.
dito ang madaling makatulog?
Most likely to fall asleep easiest.
Yes. Can you
Oh,
show
count
na?
na.
Let's see.
Jamie!
Jamie! Oh my God!
Oh, it's unanimous.
Ano si Jamie?
First,
Antukin siya. Karen, antukin ba talaga si Jamie? Antukin talaga siya?
Yeah, mabilis na matulog.
Oh my
Parang-
God.
usually yung bunso, yun talaga yung yung mabilis matulog. Oh.
Yes.
I'm also the youngest in my family, so that explains a lot.
Thank you so much.
Okay, let's have now our next statement. Next one is, ayan, most likely to be a dramatic actress. Sino sa inyong apat ang pwede?
Ay, dalawa.
Carla.
That's 2 for
Carla,
Carla.
Jamie.
Oh,
Carla and
oh,
Jamie.
it's a
It's a
tie between
tie.
Carla and Jamie.
Oh my God.
It must be our Cebuano blood.
Yeah, I think so.
That's right.
Yes. Okay.
Me? Dramatic? What? Right? These Manila girls.
All right, next statement. Most likely to be the president of the Philippines. Ayan.
Ano?
Yung sa kanila.
I don't
Agad-agad
know.
si Carla. Oh. Ang sagot. Karen.
Ay,
Jamie.
Ano?
Oh,
Karen.
Jamie.
President.
Joke.
Wow.
I would vote for Karen.
And for Karen.
It's a tie between Karen and Jamie.
Jamie.
And Jamie.
Titiisin ko ang init para bumutar kay Karen.
Sa mga meeting de avance, di ba? Oh.
Yes, the hot girls. Sasayaw ako, kakanta ako, gagawin lahat para yung campaign.
It might happen. We never know. We never know. It might
You
happen.
never know.
Yes.
If that time comes kami rin, lulusong din kami.
Okay, next one. Most likely to...
And I think this is the last one.
Yes. Ayan.
Ay, last na.
Be voted the sexiest woman alive. Sino sa inyo?
Wala, bata.
Yep. I'll go for
Carla.
Carla.
Wow,
Wow.
it's Carla who won.
Ang taray!
Ay,
So,
Wait
Carla,
lang!
ano
Aangkinin ko yan!
masasabi
Aangkinin
mo?
I will take it! I will
What
take
can you
that
say?
title.
What can you say, Carla?
Karen, you can take presidency. I will take this title.
True. But two unique
You
types.
know why? It's because this is seniority, isn't it? It's because I'm the oldest, so I will be the older. So I will
no, it's because you're the hottest.
Wow!
You're definitely the sexiest, even with 2 babies.
Oo nga.
Medyo,
Okay.
my confidence
Okay.
is boosted. Wait lang.
Alright.
Hanggang pa shoulder lang ako.
Ayan. So, thank you for the first segment. So, meron tayong mga na-reveal na mga truths about sa mga queens natin. Thank you for that part. Now, let's move on now to the first set of fan comments. Eman, may mga fan comments na ba tayo that we can show for our live stream?
Sa sobrang dami, hindi ko na alam kung ano yung babasahin. So we will read some of them right
Talaga?
now. Yes. Yes. Actually, at first, most of them were emojis of applauses, heart, crowns, and everything. And yeah, Melvin Rojas says, OMG, I'm so excited. Greetings from Dubai. So we have a fan who's watching from Dubai.
Wow.
Hello. Yes, we're kind of going to Shane Morales Garcia. Yes, wow, Miss Earth, of course. At isa daw, isang makakalikasang gabi sa inyong lahat.
Hi, Ara.
Hi, Ara! Hello, I love you.
Yes, Ara is watching right now. Hello, Ara. There you go. And then, tingnan natin kung sino pa ang mga actually madami. So, muna ulit, Jess. Hi, Sir Jess. Jess from Quezon. Yes.
Ay, power of 3.
Power of 3.
Gusto ko yan.
Teka, mali pong comment yun. Hindi po kami yung power.
Alexa.
So, yan.
The charmed ones kayo, the charmed ones.
Oo nga, kami yung charm. There you go. There you go. There you go. Aba, marami na agad comments. Ayan. Sabi daw ni Melvin Ranies, medyo mahaba yung comments niya, pero ipa-flash ko lang sandali. Tapos, isabihin ko na, kung pwede daw as much as possible in English, mamaya. Pero the banter is usually in Filipino and English kasi nga, that's what we're comfortable with. There you go. If you put, and last na muna ito, sabi ni Annenberg, now this group, if you put the 4 queens together, no dull moment talaga. And we agree. That is right. Thank you so much,
Thank
Anna.
you, Anna.
Yes, thank you for
Hi,
that.
Anna.
Hi, Anna. Thank you very much for
Hi,
that comment.
Ann. I super love your ube cheese lasal. Alam mo yan. And the glutinous ube, ano ba yan? Turon.
Wow. Kami hindi pa namin natitikman. Ayan, and Renz is normal is watching from Jensen. So, those are our pros and comments for now from Jensen. So, later on, please keep them coming, keep the comments coming, keep the chat requests coming, because we will be reading more letter later. Okay. And right now, ano yun, parang may echo. We are going to transition already. We are going to transition already to the next segment. And our next segment will be Two Truths and a Lie. Ayan, another fun segment where not only the queens, but also the host and you guys there who are watching at home can participate. So, this is a segment that is that will test our knowledge about our queens. Each of our queens will tell 3 statements. 3 statements. But 2 of them are true and 1 of them is a lie. Our job is to guess which one is the lie. So to each of our queens, please number the sentences to indicate if it's 1, 2, or 3. And then we will try to figure out which among those 2 statements is the lie. Yes, meron po bang gustong mag-volunteer na mauna? Otherwise, alphabetical order. Very teacher eh. So, any volunteer? Wala po. Yes. Sige. So, pag walang volunteer, paano ba? With the
Recitation. Yes.
Recitation. We will do by unahin muna natin yung bunso nung ating nung batch. Are you ready?
Alphabetical. A. Angelia.
Alphabetical ba daw? Okay. Alphabetical daw. So, si Miss Angelia Ong na muna yung unahin. There you go. Okay lang ba, Queen Angelia? Yes.
Yes, you're on mute lang.
Ay, sorry. Sorry, nakamute pa pala yung ating mga queens. Okay, there you go. Yes, your mic is on now, Angelia.
So ako talaga mauna. Bakit ako mauna, guys?
Kasi not paying attention ka.
Nag-work
Yung technique namin mga teachers, no? Sino hindi nakikinig siya, unang tatawagin.
Volunteer ka na ni Jane, hindi ka pa nakikinig. Kaya ikaw talaga mauuna.
Kasi habang nasa live si Angelia, nagko-comment din siya. Habang binasa.
Ayan.
Multitasking. In fairness to her.
Comment sir. Hi na lang din ako.
Ayan. Oh, sabi kasi ni John Michael, Ate Angelia na mauna. Yan ha.
Ayan, from the fan.
From the fan.
Na lang malakas yan si JM sa akin. Hindi pa ako beauty queen. Ano na yan eh. Supporter ko na yan eh. Taga Cebu yan. Cebu, di ba? Tama ba, JM? Oh my God, baka mali ako. Anyway, sige. Let's do this. Halista. Prepared si Manenay.
Wow.
So, I have to say like 3 short sentences, right?
Yes.
Okay, sige. So, number 1, I have an alter ego called Angelica. Number 2, I have ano ba? I own a truck. A 12-wheeler truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then lastly, I'm secretly engaged.
Oh my God.
OMG.
Mahirap.
I think the lie.
So gagaya tayo.
Oh, sige.
Gaya-gaya kami, so 3.
Magka-countdown na ako. 3, 2,
Pero ang taray nga, ayaw gusto maniwala na engaged si Angelia.
Bakit?
Oo nga, bakit parang ayaw maniwala? Malay
Kasi
mo, guys.
Mas alam mo guys, believable pa daw na may truck ka kesa engaged ka.
Ano? Mas believable ka na I own a truck? Grabe kayo, oy.
Yeah, apparently, it's a lot more believable that you own a 12-wheeler truck than it is you to have a man.
But then, sige, on my cue, count from 3 to 1 and then let's clap.
I can't show my hands eh. Baka you guys will
Sige.
take a hint.
Sige.
What's the truth?
Okay, sige. So ready? Are you ready?
No,
In-
What will flash is the lie, right? Yung
The lie.
number is the lie.
What
Okay.
do you think is the lie? In 3, 2, 1. Oh my God. So, kami lang ni Mark. The rest 3. Okay, Queen Angelia, which one is the lie?
Okay. That's the lie, guys.
Oh.
Yes, I have a truck, and yes, I have an alter ego called Angelica. But
There
it's
you
been a while since I last saw her. And nope, I am not engaged. Not yet.
Oh.
Parang
Just Karla on
Naniwala.
just so you guys know, I've met
Hindi ba si
Angelica.
Emma? In fairness to fans, accurate sila. Alam na alam nila.
Yes. There you go. Thank you so much for that, Queen Angelia. Yes, okay. So now, let's go to, since sabi nyo alphabetical order, di syempre susunod na si Jamie. Talagang inisip ko pa, ano may una, K or J? Ano ba yan? So next mo si
Tayo, no? Si Karen, K-A-R pa. Diba?
Oo nga eh. Dati pa kami, doon pa lang kami naglabanan sa E and L.
True.
Oo.
True.
Okay. So, my 3 sentences are: 1, I was barred from LA Fashion Week. 2, I had a pocket on my dress with alcohol inside to drink on my gown for Miss Earth. And 3, I was a filmmaking student.
Ay, yung number 3, alam ko totoo yun.
Dai,
Oo.
ulitin mo, Dai.
Isa pa daw ulit. Isa pa daw ulit, Queen Jamie.
I was barred from LA Fashion Week. I had a pocket on my gown with alcohol in it to drink during my Miss Earth crowning of Angelia. And I was a filmmaking student.
Babe, wait lang. Yung second mo, you had alcohol, when was it? When you drank during your
During the crown giving.
To you.
Ah.
To Angelia, yeah. During the crown giving to Angelia
I had a pocket
in the gown.
on my gown. Pocket.
Dai,
With alcohol in
Dai.
Mahirap
that
pa.
I would drink.
Angelia, she said pocket, not alcohol.
No, I had a pocket.
Alcohol in her pocket,
Yeah.
Dai.
Yeah.
Alcohol in her pocket.
During the coronation.
Okay. Tingnan natin. So I will count down and let's see let's tell which number we think is the lie. Okay? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so 1, 2, 1, 3 votes for 1, 2 votes for 2, 1 vote for 3. So the majority is 1. So Queen Jamie, sabi din ng iba 2, saka 1. O sabi ng mga fans din natin, either 2 or 1. So Queen Jamie, what is the answer? Which one is the lie?
Angelia only got
Number 3.
I'm right.
Yeah, correct.
Correct.
I was a
Number 3 is a trick question.
Oh,
Correct.
She was an actress. Acting student, not filmmaking.
Tama, acting, not filmmaking. Mali.
very smart tricky question.
And the reason why Angelia knows that number 2 is the truth is because after her Q&A, I asked her to run it off like
Amazing.
I drank her alcohol because, like, she was offering me that, but I told her, like, let me do the Q&A so I can't blame it on alcohol. So after I did my Q&A, I was like, Jamie, give me that drink. And I was like, I drank it.
Oh my God.
She drank the whole thing, so I ended up never drinking it.
Wow.
The whole bottle.
Yeah.
Even our Queen Michelle in the fun so there you go. So dahil dyan, thank you so much for the ang ganda ng
James, I passed as your friend.
Yes.
Very tricky.
Very tricky, very smart. Thank you. Now, next on the alphabetical order, I will have to use my English teaching power. Okay, so next in the alphabetical order,
Marla Karen.
yeah, definitely.
Answer now.
Got it.
Because E comes before L, so it's Karen. Okay. So Queen Karen, what are your statements? It's your turn.
Okay. My first one is I was a badminton varsity player in high school.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2, I was an honor student back in high school. Number 3, my first choice in college is interior design. Which one is the lie?
Karen, ang hirap ha.
I know, right?
Ang galing.
You have to hang out mo, guy.
Sige. Diba? Para buong gabi kayo magto-two-truths and a lie. So you closer pa. Anyway.
Ulit.
Sige, ulit. Again.
Okay, one more time, Queen Karen.
Okay, the first one is I was a badminton player way back in high school. The second is I was an honor student in high school. The third one is my first choice in college was interior design. Which one is the lie?
Sige, mag-call a friend tayo. Call natin si Ara. Number 1 daw ang lie. Okay, so Queens, 3, 2, 1, go.
Change my mind.
So Queen,
Okay.
answer.
The right answer is Angelia, number 2.
Trick question na naman. Ano ba yan?
Yes! Ano ka ba? Nung high school ako, bagsakin ako, no? Hindi ako magaling nung high school. Lagi ako, I was never good in high school. I was never an honor student. I was just an average person. I could not even speak in a crowd.
Giveaway.
What?
Do I get a prize for winning?
Oo nga, laging siya nakakuha tamang sagot, ha?
Okay. Yeah, we would have to think of a prize for you. There you go. Thank you, Queen Karen. That was also a very good set. Now, it's our Queen Karla's turn. So, Queen Karla, what are your 3 statements?
Okay. The first is my black shoes that I wore on the coronation night of Miss Earth 2008 was planned. Second, I used to train inside. I used to train on the streets somewhere in Makati for Miss Earth and Miss Philippines. And the third would be my biggest strong suit in pageantry is Q&A.
That's difficult.
Parang yung isa,
Number 1.
parang yung isa sa mga
What about
statements
again?
Ano yun?
The first one was the black shoes that I wore with my gown in Miss Earth 2008 was planned. Second was that I used to train.
Was what?
Was that I used to train. Like it was part of the outfit. Like it was I planned to wear it. And the second one was that I used to train for Miss Earth and Miss Philippines Earth in the streets in Makati. And third was, my biggest strong suit in pageantry is Q&A.
Are you ready, Queens? Let's see. 3, 2, 1, 2, go.
Ay, ako lang 1.
Kaming dalawa.
Don't worry. Isip ko rin yung 1.
Queen Karla, what is the answer?
The lie is number 3.
I knew it.
I got it right.
So winning.
Yes.
It could have been also number 1, but actually, see, Avel, when he designed my gown, he had, of course, Tito Rogel and Avel wanted nude shoes, but I couldn't walk in the nude shoes that I had. So I always planned that I said, I would rather, sorry, Avel, I'd rather sacrifice the aesthetics of the gown than my performance. So I always planned to wear the black ones because they were the comfiest shoes I had and the tallest shoes I had. And then the second one was we did train in the streets before KF became the fabulous KF camp in QC, complete with all amenities. Tito Rogel and the whole team would do everything and anything to have a training ground for the girls. And at one point, we were even training out in like the streets in Makati, just so that we can train for our pageant. And talagang sariling sikap talaga kaming lahat noon. Tito Rogel made everything happen.
Yeah, nakwento pa yan sa amin ni Tito Rogel. So.
Yeah, it was really like, that's why the girls now are really like, privileged to have all of these amenities.
Yeah.
But the third one was the lie because I lost every single pageant I ever joined because of Q&A.
I think that you had a very strong Q&A answer during your pageant. So Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
it was the only, actually, Miss Philippines and Miss Earth were the only ones where I actually gave a cohesive enough answer. All my other answers and all other pageants, and I joined many of them, like 20.
Wow.
They were never like cohesive. They were just kind of like everywhere, and it never made sense. And
Yes, Tina.
But let me just say the only reason why I said number 3 is not because of your Q&A, but more of because your walk is so killer. Like it's so good. I
Ah,
think among us, you have the most fun and bubbly walk. And I remembered I wanted to walk like you. It's just practically impossible. So I just did my own robotic walk. But I picked number 3 is because your walk is just so good. In fairness, I love it. So yeah. But
thank you so much to Mommy G.
and thank you so much also, Miss Carla, for that. Wow, that was a very engaging two truths and a lie. Thank you so much. Second segment pa lang yan, pero very, very hot na, very, very entertaining na ang ating mga nagaganap. And now for the next segment, aba, from the entertaining, let's go to the hot, because now we are going to be asking piping hot questions to our queens. We hope sana hindi po kayo magalit sa amin sa pagtatanong ng ibang mga tanong na to, no? But let's see, now I will be turning over the reins to Mark Lee for the next segment. Mark?
Thank you so much, Eman. And the reason why it's called Piping Hot Questions is because these are questions that we consider somewhat controversial. And some of these questions either came from fans or critics or pageant analysts as well. So I hope you are ready and open to answer this question. Okay, so let me start first with Jamie. Okay, Jamie, your 2014 win brought honor to the country, and pageant fans are pushing you to join another national pageant to give you a chance to join another international pageant. So do you have any plans of joining again, and why?
I think I'm like just focusing on myself mostly. Like I'm moving forward from that, and I feel like there's so much more to life. Not saying that pageantry is not something big to me. Of course it is, and Miss Earth has done so much for me. But I feel like it's time for me to venture into a new journey. So yes.
Yes, and you are already Miss Earth. So again, fans, that closes your speculation. So Jamie will be focusing on herself. Thank you so much, Jamie. Next question is, di ba parang reporter lang? Next question is for Karla. All right. All right. So your win in 2008, okay, was the first for Miss Earth. A lot of fans said that you won because of home court advantage. What can you say about this?
Actually, the last interview I had, we tackled this, right, Angelia? I said that, like, I know, I did get a lot of stares and side comments from both like the pageant enthusiasts and even the candidates themselves. And, they all said that I must have won because the organization must have hocus pocus the pageant so I could win. But honestly, working with Miss Earth for so many years now, like over a decade now, you can genuinely see, if you've ever been part of the backstage of Miss Earth, the production, the backstage, everything that goes on in the background, you can really attest to the fact that Miss Earth is genuine with the winners. Like, kung whoever the judges have chosen, they respect that. Because there have been many years where Tita Lorraine or Tito Mon has wanted a certain girl to win, but then the judges picked somebody else, or that. So for me, I just shoved, like, I at that moment I was just really like, you're never gonna please everybody and at the same time, and I have a job to do. So I'm gonna do my job to the best that I can, and if hopefully at the end of it I can prove to them that I deserve the crown, even just 50%, then that's good enough for me. As long as I did my job and I fulfilled my responsibilities and made the organization proud for having me as a winner, then I'll walk away happy. And I did. And I had a fabulous year and I have no regrets.
I agree. And you actually made us really proud. And also, let me attest to what you said. Miss Earth actually has an independent auditing firm. And they do not change whoever won, who got the highest scores. So yes, let me attest to that. Miss Earth has a very legitimate tabulation and auditing firm who records and also determines the winner. So yes, your win, Karla, was very legitimate. Thank you
Yeah,
so
that was like,
much.
I think all four of us must have
Uh-huh.
experienced that at some point
Yeah.
because we were all Filipino winners, right? So we
Yes.
all must have got the side eye at some point to like, being But I think all of us can say, legit talaga yung pagkapanalo namin. Sorry. Good.
Sorry, not sorry.
Sorry, sorry, not sorry.
So sorry. It came from Karla.
Sorry about it.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Teka, natawa ako dun. Thank you, Karla. Okay. Okay. Next question now is for Karen. No, naysayers say that your win was divisive, and pageant fans claim that you are the most bashed Miss Earth in its 20-year history. What are your thoughts on this, Karen?
Well, to be honest, I really, really there. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
There you go. I really respect that you asked me that question because I've been waiting for this question a long time for a lot of pageant portals, but they never touched on the issue. Well, to be honest, whatever people say, like I always backfire questions at them. Do I look affected of what you're telling me? I don't think so. Because no matter what you tell me, I already know who I am before I come out. I came out as a zero person or a no experience person in pageantry and coming out as an international title holder. Can you imagine that? And things happened with the coronation night. I'm really going to bring out everything on my blog. So I hope you guys would stay tuned to that because I'm really going to bring out a lot of things of my experiences in Miss Earth that I've never shared in public before. So no matter what people say, yeah, if that's how people see it, that's okay. It doesn't change my value. It doesn't change that I won. It doesn't change that no matter what you tell me, you're never going to have the crown that I got.
Yeah.
Yes, love it.
You rocked her.
Pakibalik yung corona. Pakibalik yung corona, please.
Can I please point out to all the pageant fanatics out there who say that Karen is the most bashed? She is not the most bashed because I remember getting fat in my reign. So that title belongs to me, Dai. I'm taking it.
Hi, Karla, make that two of us.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Oh, no.
So, yeah.
Karen did a fabulous job in her reign.
Yes.
She was
Super.
the best.
Super. We love her. Thank you so much, Karen. Of course, last question would go to Angelia, and we'll no longer ask the question that we asked before. This is more personal now. You have been busy with your career and continuing your advocacy. Do you still have time to date? Or are you in a relationship? Or are you engaged? Or when will you be engaged? Ang daming tanong de. Sunod-sunod. Sige, go.
Medyo hindi ako prepared sa question na yan. Parang hindi na firstly. Bakit mo natanong yan? Wait lang, alin ko? Affected. One at a time. Ano yung unang question ulit? Sorry.
Do you still have time to date because of your busy schedule? Yes. And are you in a relationship?
Yun na muna.
Yun na muna. Do you still have time to date?
Dalawa yun, Okay, well, because of the quarantine, I can't say that I'm as busy as I was. Maybe the first part of the quarantine I was, but later on, I wasn't as busy. And of course, I had time to date. But my date that time was not here because it was kind of long distance.
Oh.
So, yes. To answer the second question, it's complicated right now. So, yeah. I guess
Okay.
no.
Okay. We'll stop there. We'll stop there. Don't worry. We will no longer pry. I know it's already too personal. We understand, but thank you so much for answering it. And thank you,
No,
Queen.
please try. Oh my God.
Karla, I can't. If you want, you can, but I cannot. If you want to pry, you may. I cannot.
I would have, tried a river.
Boy, sa mga hashtag, it's complicated.
Anyway,
Yeah.
it goes. Much people. It's quite complicated. No, the thing is, kasi, this pandemic has been really tough for everyone. So I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one who had a really tough time with relationships, especially when you're not in the same city or even country. So it really puts a lot of hard work both ways.
Mhm.
So yeah,
I can totally relate.
yun lang.
We understand and we can relate. Okay, we'll stop there. Thank you. Thank you so much for being game, guys. A round of applause. Okay, so we are done with our piping hot questions. Let's now hear it from our fans because we had a chance to engage our fans or Earthlings to ask questions for our queens. So with that, let me turn this over to Nonoy.
Yes, okay. So for this part, actually, this is a very special segment because, again, we asked the fans and we actually identified one specific super fan, Queens. I'm going to ask Emma to show the photo. I don't know if you've seen this photo, but this was a photo that became semi-viral like a few months ago. Okay, pakita natin yung photo. Ayan siya. Her name is Therese Dane Alin Sabayle. And she is a self-confessed super fan of Miss Earth. And then as you can see, graduation photo niya yan sa senior high school. And then ginamit niyang background yung mga Miss Earth queens. Now we look for her online. Yes. And kasi perfect, di ba kasi 20th anniversary, I think it's just perfect to just give back to the fans, right? So, we tried to look for her and luckily nakita namin siya online. And tonight, we are going to have a special spot for her because she is here right now, live sa live stream natin to say hi to the queens. So, let's all welcome si Therese Sabayle. Therese! Here!
Hi, Therese! Hi, Therese! We can
Louder. Yan. Okay.
Hello po. Good evening.
Ayan.
Hi, Therese!
Yan.
Good
So maybe
evening.
first, you can say hi to the queens first. Maybe you can say hi kila Queen, Karla, Jamie, Karen, and Angelia before we start. Ayan. Ito yung chance mo to say hi to them.
Hello po. Good evening po sa inyong lahat.
Ayan.
Good evening din sa'yo.
Yes. So before we begin, Therese, I would like to ask, ano ba yung story behind that graduation photo? Ano talaga yung background nun? Yes.
Noon po, simula nung junior high school ako, fan na po talaga ako ng Miss Earth. At noon wala po kaming fan shot. At nung pumasok po ako sa St. Paul, nagkaroon po kami ng fan shot. At yan na po yung chance ko na ipakita sa lahat na fan na po talaga ako ng Miss Earth simula noon.
Oh.
Yes. At halatang-halata naman na fan ka talagang ginamit mo yung mga pictures ng mga queens, di ba? So, since kakagraduate mo lang, Therese, we are going to give this as your graduation gift. We are going to give an opportunity to ask one of our queens tonight. So, sino ba ang napili mo na tanungin for tonight?
Si Miss Karen Ibasco po.
Ayan, si Queen
Sa
Karen.
Q&A ako talaga, no?
Yes, so Therese, ano ang iyong question for Queen Karen?
Good evening po, Miss Karen Ibasco. Ito po yung tanong ko sa inyo. Being crowned Miss Earth, what is the best thing you can do to help ease the world's suffering of this COVID-19 pandemic?
Pang-final question, Karen. Sorry.
Okay. No, good evening, Therese, and thank you for that question. Well, to be honest, one thing that I can truly do is to continue my voice. Well, I do a lot of talks during this pandemic season, and I do a lot of talks combining the pandemic season or the cause of it when it comes to the importance of taking good care of the environment, like giving basic steps or basic sciences to people for them to understand the importance of climate change. And then I give doable things to do, like feasible things that you and I can do to help this time during this pandemic, even if you're just staying at home. So those are the things that I can do. as I use my platform and maximize it to help during the pandemic.
Wow, there. So yan, Therese, nasagot na. Queen Karen was able to answer your question. Yes. So, again, this is a special moment for you, Therese. Since you're a super fan of Miss Earth, what is your message to like all of our queens tonight? I mean, how did they inspire you in one way or another? And what is your message to all of them, to all four of them?
Thank you po for inspiring me sa pang-araw-araw. Sana po mag-meet tayo soon and God bless and keep safe po sa inyo lahat. Thank you po dahil makasama ako ngayon sa live nito.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Yes. Siguro, before we let go si Therese, Queen Karla, being the Mother Earth of the group.
Mother Earth of the group.
Mother Earth talaga, no? Do you have any message? Kasi I think si Therese is going to, you're going to college, di ba? In the next school year. Yes. Maybe do you have any message for Therese, Queen Karla?
Well, I'm not sure if I'm the best person to give this message because I never finished a college degree. So, but I do have to say though, Therese, being a mom now and I have two girls, I hope that they will find a course in college that they will be passionate about and that they can continue on. And so choose a course that you see yourself having a good future, a good career in. Don't choose a course or try to get a degree because it's the newest trend or it's because it's what somebody else wants. Choose what you want because there's nothing worse in life than living someone else's life for them. So live your own, choose your own, follow your own path, and someday you'll have work that you won't even consider work because it's fun for you or it's passionate for you or so choose your own path, be your own woman.
Ayan. Very inspiring words, Therese. Thank you, Queen Karla. Yes. And Therese, on behalf of the entire team, ayan, may bumabati sa'yo. Jess Tolentino, nice. Go, Therese. May fan ka, o, di ba? Instant celebrity ka na ngayon, Therese. There. So, on behalf of the entire MEC team and siguro sa Miss Earth, thank you for being such a super fan of Miss Earth. I mean, because of people like you, kaya pa rin nandito ang Miss Earth celebrating 20 years. Yes. And maraming salamat for taking the time, Therese. Yan.
Thank you po.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And
Thank you,
maybe say bye-bye na to the queens. Yes.
Bye po.
There.
And ang ganda-ganda mo tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for preparing. You look really nice.
I love your outfit and your braids.
Thank you po.
God bless you.
Bye.
Take care. Bye
Thank you, Therese. There, okay. Now, after Therese, we also have like fan questions. Okay, I think we have one fan question. Okay, coming from Emmer, and this one is for Karla. Maybe we can. These are actually video questions. Let's have the first question from Emmer of Caloocan.
Hello, Miss Earth Crown team. My name is Emmer from Caloocan City, and I'm wishing our successful queens more power and success. And my question for tonight is, did you experience any difficulty or challenges during your reign, and how did you overcome it? But if there's none, what would be the greatest blessing during your reign? Thank you.
There. So that's from Emmer. Queen Karla.
Hi, baby.
Hi, baby. Hi. Special guest.
Hi, darling. She went to go for her tablet to playing her game. The biggest difficulty or the biggest challenge, I guess there were more than one. There were several. One was, I guess, the you're on a high because you won, and then all of a sudden you gain weight. And I was the beauty queen that got fat in everybody's words that time. And so it was difficult because the amount of bashing that they did, the amount of hurtful words that they said, and no matter what kind of work I did or what kind of focus I tried to put into the work that the foundation was doing, it kind of was being overshadowed by just my physical appearance, which was sad because we were doing so much good, and all people seemed to talk about was my physical appearance. So it was challenging to kind of get them to focus on the real essential things. But at the end of the day, I grew from it, and I understood that they have a particular standard, and I didn't meet that standard, and I kind of became okay with it. I said to myself, like I said a while ago, like I had a job to do, I had responsibilities, and I also wanted to live the best time because I knew I would only have 1 year, so I didn't want to waste it. I wanted to go out and have fun with my friends. I wanted to live life like I've never lived it before. I wanted to take advantage of the perks and benefits that Miss Earth was giving me. And I wanted to do the job that was handed to me and entrusted to me when I won the crown. That's why I always kind of told the girls after me that always remember you're winning a job. You're not just winning a title and a cash prize. You're winning a job that you need to do. So you need to kind of remember that and take it. But yeah, and the blessings all came. I mean, I was already blessed before I won. I was blessed enough to have known the people that really supported me back when I was a nobody, from the people in Cebu, you know, like Dexter, Miss Sinbeth, everybody in Cebu that was rooting for me. And then I met Tito Rogel again, got reacquainted, and the whole Rogel clan, Mommy Tito Rogel, Tito J, si JJ, Cliff, and Gio, they all stood by me, and Wilbert and Tito Kaloy. So I was blessed before I ever won, and I think that winning was just the cherry on top of it all. So I was happy,
Yeah.
and
Actually,
I thank you.
yeah. Yes. Actually, Queen Carla, that's a really great message, especially for the candidates who are participating this year. So I hope there are queens watching right now. And speaking of that, we have the next question actually coming from one of the candidates for 2020. Okay. So this is coming from the Echo Angel from the Netherlands. And this is for Queen Karen. No, Queen Jamie. Sorry. Queen Jamie, this is the question from Tessa of the Netherlands.
Okay.
Hi, my dear friends of Miss Earth Crown. My question for the four big queens coming up is, what valuable lesson did Miss Earth teach you, and are you still bringing along in your life? Thank you, Miss Earth Netherlands 2020.
There. Jamie.
Okay. Well, for me, like I feel like one of the things that Miss Earth, like all of us who are competing, the ones who have won, and even like the ones who watch Earth, is to be really aware of what's going on in the environment. And I know like some people find it redundant or like, oh, she's talking about the environment again. Of course she is, because she's Miss Earth. But the truth is that they really do teach us about everything that's happening. And the best part is that it really, being Miss Earth really touches your heart to the point that even though if you're aware of it, you're also passionate about it. And it gives you like that heart and that mind to really persevere for like the advocacy of the earth. So Miss Earth doesn't only teach you about being aware of what's happening to the earth, but also making you passionate about what's happening to the earth and taking that strive, that extra step to really do better. So yeah, and of course other things such as really enjoy, be with other girls, learn different cultures, about different cultures, and how to handle yourself as a woman. Because in pageantry, like yes, like in Miss Earth, you have to be smart, but at the same time, you also have to know how to handle yourself. So there's really a lot of like realms or aspects that you really learn when you compete for Miss Earth.
There you go. And I like what you said about like learning about different cultures. Because specifically, yung mga, yes, because of the girls, yeah, I love you, Jamie from Kathy Consuelo, because of the candidates participating this year and the ones who participated in the past. Speaking of that, meron din tayong mga questions from international queens from the previous year. Okay? So the first one is actually from Susan Garland of who is Miss Earth Nigeria 2019. There. And this is actually for Karla again. Karla, this is a question from Susan Garland of Nigeria. Let's hear her question.
Miss Earth Nigeria 2019. I'm so excited to meet you here. And your question is, if you were to turn back to the hands of time, as Miss Earth 2008, what would you have done better, and what is it?
There.
Does she
Yes.
mean the coronation night of 2008, or does like my whole reign as 2008?
Well, maybe yeah. The reign of 2008, I think. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
I think what I would have done differently is I would have done a lot more. That's my ano, and I think I wouldn't have let a lot of things affect me, so I could do more. I do recall that education for the kids was a very big advocacy of mine, and I felt like I didn't focus on it as much as I should have. So I wish I could have done more. There was so much more to be done, and we had, my gosh, it was like almost every day that we had an activity with Kathy or for some organization, and I wish I could have elevated Miss Earth more as in my reign. So yeah, I think if I could turn back time, it wouldn't be to change my weight, or it wouldn't be to dress better, or it wouldn't be anything like that. It would be so I could do more and leave a better and lasting legacy. Like, I think that would have been more important to me if I had to turn back time.
There. Thank you for answering that, Karla. Ha? Now let's have one more. This one is coming from Susanna Downs, who is Miss Earth Australia 2019. And this one is for Jamie. Let's hear Susanna's question.
Susanna Downs, the Miss Earth Australia 2019. I'm curious to know, as I am a fellow actor and performer, what qualities of being Miss Earth have you brought into your performing career?
I like the crown.
Yeah.
Wait, sorry. Let me just get the question properly. Did she say how acting helped me in terms of how I performed in Miss Earth, or more of
It's the other way around, yes.
how did Miss Earth help me? Well, the good thing about it when you join a pageant, I feel like being an actor, like it's important to really understand that every experience you have, you should never take it for granted. So for Miss Earth, I learned a lot of aspects of how to like handle myself as a human being, and how to really like emote myself at the right time, at the right manner. And I think that's also really important as an actor. So in terms of really learning, for me, ever since before, experience in life in general, whether it's in acting or even in your school and your everyday life, it can help you as an actor to really hone your skills, because you have to be able to channel those feelings that you've experienced before on the time when you're on set. Now, when it's in terms of being an actor, like getting your foot through the door, pageants in general really help you do that. So because I joined Miss Earth and I won, I was able to like do ASAP here and do a few guestings. ASAP, some of the international viewers don't know, is actually like a Sunday show here in the Philippines, and it's a variety show, I believe. It's really nice to be a part of that, and I got to meet many people. So at the end of the day, like the crown gets you through that door and that opportunity to really meet like people, to become an actor, and really like hone your skill. I mean, to really push for like your dreams to be in the industry. But then after that, it's really all up to you. So don't take any experience for granted. And everything that you're experiencing now, really write it down. Keep it in mind and really just focus. So yes.
Yeah, so I hope Susanna is watching right now. Very helpful tip from Jamie. Thank you, Jamie, for answering her question. Next one
And I
naman
hope
is...
you attend the big screen.
Yes. Next one naman is from Matea Henderson, who is Miss Earth Canada 2019. And this one is for Angelia. Let's hear her question.
Hi, Angelia. My name is Jay Henderson. I'm currently the reigning Mr. Canada. I've been asked to ask you a question that's a little bit more personal, and it's one that I actually love answering. So my question to you is, what is a situation that you found very adverse or difficult to overcome in pageantry that has made you into the woman you are today? And is it something that you implement into your daily life? I hope you're really enjoying your interview and reconnecting with your girls, but please stay safe and just keep doing what you're doing.
There. Yes, Angelia. Angelia, you're on mute.
Yeah, I think Angelia's mic needs to be. It says Angelia's mic isn't connected.
Oh.
Sorry, Queen. Yeah, we've unmuted your mic already.
There.
Hello.
There, we can hear you.
We can hear you now. Yes.
Like, question? It was pretty long and fast. Which would,
Oh, okay. Yes.
in fairness, for the personal questions ako tonight, ha?
Kaya nga, napansin namin. Sandali lang, ha? Okay, let's go back to that. Ayan, there you go.
Something like adverse.
Yes, this is it. Yes.
Yeah.
Can we pause on the question?
Yes. What is the situation that you found very adverse or difficult to overcome in pageantry that has made you into the woman you are today? And is it something that you implement into your daily life?
I guess I'd say coming into pageantry, like I didn't really see myself as pretty as the other girls. There were times that I found myself like comparing myself. That was the early parts. And I think because of pageantry as well, I was able to realize that every woman is different and every person is different. We all have different personalities. We all have different beauties. And that's when I figured that like I'm different from her, and it's how do I say it? I'm trying to say it, and there's a Ilonggo term in my head. I'm trying to put it in English. The Bisaya in me, but basically the gist is I was able to love myself more. I think that's one of the biggest lessons that I've learned. I've gained a lot of family, sisterhood, but I think I'm really thankful in finding myself or knowing myself better. I think pageantry has really opened that door for me. So I still carry it every day. I think that's what gave me also confidence, and that's what made me who I am.
There. Really great answer to that question. Thank you, Angelia. And thank you to all of the fans and all of the performer queens who send their question. I think that's... Oh, no, we have one more.
Yes,
one more
yes.
Pala. Sorry, we have one more. Actually, we cannot forget this one because specifically, we picked her because she is also a self-confessed super fan of Karen. I'm so sorry, ha. This next one is for Karen. And this is Angel Strong of Nebraska. Miss Earth USA Nebraska. Let's hear her question. There.
Mabuhay, Karen. My name is Angelia Ong, and if I'm smiling a lot, it's because you're one of my biggest inspirations as a Mr. My question for question: what do you think of Mr. Queen and social and economic issues, and how did you fulfill that role in your recap and continuing on to your next?
There. Okay.
Yes, we're pausing the question a bit
Yes,
so
for
that
Karen,
Karen can
yes.
read it.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, can I answer now? Okay.
Yes, yes,
Well,
Karen.
I believe that it's not just for us, Miss Earth Queen, but it's for everyone. Hello? Yeah, there. It's my time to speak. Okay,
Yes.
there. I believe that that question is not just specifically for us, Miss Earth Queen, but that question is literally for everyone who's going to win and is going to bring up their organization. Because once you're out there, your life is put on public and you're going to be given a platform to speak. But one thing I can truly say, before you give your opinion, you have to be fully knowledgeable about the topic you're going to talk about. If not, don't speak at all. Because sometimes there's a lot of people who actually won, and then they don't know a lot of things or specific things about the topic that they're talking about, and it sounds a bit arrogant. It sounds arrogant, and it's as if you're using your platform to just speak whatever you want to say. So if it's not your field, do not speak about it. If you're not fully knowledgeable, do not be opinionated. The moment you open your mouth, people are going to listen to you. So you have to be sure that if you're going to open your mouth, you understand what you're trying to say. So no matter what happens, you need to research, you need to understand, because people are looking up to you. You're going to lead people to a fact. So you cannot open your mouth by just simply saying what you want to say. You have to be opinionated with great grounds. That's for me. No matter what happens, even if we're more for Miss Philippines Earth or Miss Earth, you just need to understand your side once you start talking.
Yes, actually, I agree a little bit because of the many hot button topics nowadays, it's kind of like balancing act din siya, di ba? To know when to talk and how to talk about certain things. And a really great point, Queen Karen. Thank you for answering that question. And thank you for all of the fans who sent their questions and international queens. And thank you to all of our guests tonight for answering the questions. Now, we're going to the next part, and I'm going to turn this over to Eman for this next segment.
Yes, this is our last segment, yes, for this very special show. And we are actually going to have what we call the Q&A roulette. Let me show that to you once again. So we have the Miss Earth Q&A roulette. So we have the power of 4 right now, and we know that their answers to the final Q&A questions during their year have already been iconic and, nagmarka na yon. So today, we will let them answer those questions again, but the twist is they will not answer the question that they answered during their year, the year that they won. But we will be drawing and spinning the questions around so that other queens will be answering each other's questions. Okay, so here's how it's going to happen. I will be revealing the question, and then I will be revealing the queen who will answer that question. And it's the 20th anniversary of Miss Earth. Let's try to bring back that exciting feeling. You only have 30 seconds to answer the question. And once you hear this timer, it means you only have 10 seconds left. Okay? That is what?
Nakakashoko.
Nakastress.
There you go. So yun yung ganap. Ay, sorry. Naka-mute pa yung iba nating queens. Ayan, there you go. So that is what's going to happen today. Okay?
Parang nakabomba lang yung timer.
Okay, here you go. And here is our first question. Let's have our power of 4, the 4 powerful questions. The first question, the first question is the question that was asked of Karla in 2008. What would you tell U.S. President-elect Barack Obama during that time, and now President Donald Trump, about the state of the global environment if ever you are to meet him? This question will be answered by Queen.
Okay. So I start now?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
Your timer starts.
Yes.
Who's answer?
Starts now. Okay.
Yes.
Well, personally, if I would... game na ba?
Si Karen lang.
Karen lang.
Okay. There you go. Hi, Karen. Your timer starts now.
Starts now. Okay. I believe that if this question is specifically going to be asked of me, I believe that this question or answer is quite similar with Karla Henry, because I would honestly tell him to put it in the curriculum, because we have to start as young as they are. The next generation will be the one to be very much affected. That's why they have to be knowledgeable to change the planet for their life. May feedback,
Okay,
guys.
wow.
There you go. Amazing.
That's less than 30 seconds.
Wow, wala
Galing
pang
yung sagot mo, Carla, di ba? Very similar.
2008.
Di ba quite similar? Yung answer mo the curriculum then with education, I think.
Oo.
No, Karla Henry's answer was very, very on point.
Yes, and yours too. Your answer was also very, very on point. Thank you so much for that. Okay, now let's go to our next one. Yan, meron lang tayong konting feedback na na-experience. No, sorry about that. Now, the next question is the question that was asked of, sorry, hindi mo na inabot yung 10 seconds kasi you were able to answer the question right away. The next question was the question that was asked of Queen Jamie in 2014. If you went to Knight's Crown, well, granting that tonight is your final night, what will you do to help reverse the effects of global warming? And this question will be answered by Queen Karla Henry. Okay, Queen Karla, your timer starts now.
I don't think we can reverse the effects of global warming. I think that as far as what I know, and it's very little compared to a lot of environmentalists out there, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is any way to reverse already the effects of global warming, but I just move forward. It's now to learn from our mistakes, move forward, and to progress with better sustainable solutions to all, and to just be better human beings taking care of the planet.
Wow!
In the nick of time.
In the nick of time. Thank you very much. Yes. Umabot. Totoo naman yun, no? It's hard to stop global warming right away, but then, let's do our Thank you so much for that one. And now, our next roulette now passes the question to... Sorry. Our next one is from 15. Okay, this was asked of Angelia. Okay, the slogan of Miss Earth for the last 15 years. Sorry, yes, we can hear you. The slogan of Miss Earth for the last 15 years. Sorry, no. Angelia,
okay.
first question.
My question.
Somebody else is going to answer this. Yes, somebody else is going to answer.
Jamie will answer it.
Yes, I believe Jamie will answer. Ulit, I will flash the question. Ulit. Sandali lang ha. There you go. So, here is the question. This was asked of Angelia in 2015. The slogan of Miss Earth for the last 15 years is Beauties for a Cause. Now, the last 20 years. If you were asked to propose a new slogan for the next 15 years, what would it be? And this question, of course, will be answered by Queen Jamie Herrell. So, Queen Jamie, your timer starts now.
So to be honest, I think, and I just really need to say this, Angelia's "We Will Because We Can," very catchy. I think it's really a perfect slogan for Miss Earth. But I feel if I were to pick one, I would use the tagline that we used for our advocacy in 2014, which is the think twice, simply because we need to be proactive instead of reactive, and we need to take the first step to preserve our environment by finding alternatives in our everyday lives as a community. So that's the slogan we pick for Miss Earth.
Amazing. There you go. Thank you.
That was so much better than my BDO one, Jamie.
There you go. Thank you so much for that. Now, our last, of course, we know already who's going to answer this one. So our last was Queen Karen. Our last was Queen Karen 27. Who or what do you think is the biggest enemy of Mother Earth and why? And this question will be answered, of course, by Queen Angelia. Queen Angelia, your timer.
My timer?
Yes, that's the question. Your timer starts. Your timer starts.
Well, I really think that the biggest enemy of Mother Earth is no other than us. I would say that we're ironically the strength and the weakness of our planet. And I think that we are really indeed the reason why our planet Earth is suffering. And that's why, it's also, we are also the reason why she will not live on healthily. So I think we have a lot of purpose in this earth, but I think our ultimate purpose is to be a good steward of our only planet that we call home. So yeah, I think it's us. We have the power to change.
Amazing. There you go. Thank you so much. Ang ganda ng reaction ni Angelia. Thank you so much to our queens. Let's give our queens a big
Sorry guys,
round.
parang nagde-delay kasi yung voices niyo with me. So I don't know.
Yes. Oo, actually, yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Thank you so much. Yan. Ang dami. Sabi ng mga natin, parang reading
Parang film lang.
yung pag-a-answer. Meron akong gustong i-highlight. Naku, grabe, natabunan na yung yeah. Meron akong gustong i-highlight. Yes, there you go. Speaking of Filipina Queens, our Miss Philippines 2020 Roxy Baines is watching with us. My heart, the Queens of the Earth together again. We met all four of them during our trainings in MPA and they were all so warm and nice. Go Ates, truly beautiful inside and out.
Yes! Hindi na lang ako yung ate. Ate na din kayong lahat. Ate na din kayo. Wow!
Ate na rin kayo.
We wish you the best and we hope you will bring us back the 5th crown.
Why not? Why not?
So that next year, lima na kami dito mag-roulette.
Pwede. We will look forward to that. So, thank you so much.
Na naman tayong tracker.
Angelia, Jamie, Roxy can sit with us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Carla approved, Roxy.
Carla approved.
Ayan na naman, marami na naman comment sa Instagram ko. I-off ko nga muna yung commenting.
Si Regina George nagsalita, Mean Girls.
Regina George nagsalita.
So we're the nice girls. We're not the mean girls. We're the nice girls. If you guys really know what goes on behind the scenes in Miss Earth, it's really like a queen looked after another queen. Like we open up our closets, our time, our effort, everything for the next batch of queens. We don't know if we can do this now, but there was a point at a time where I was 7 months, 6 months pregnant with Jamie when you were competing. And I was still trying to help Jamie. And then Jamie did the same for Angelia, and Angelia tried to do the same also. So it was the same also. Mm-hmm. It's a huge sisterhood that we have always helped each other and tried to bring out the best in each other so that when we get a feminine with other form, no regrets. But I think Karen and Jamie and Angelia will have to agree that sometimes it doesn't work always that way. Sometimes there are women who just cannot be helped or don't want the help. So, we just have to move forward from that.
I'm so sorry.
Very agree.
One, and then I saw Karla, and she was like, "Yes, finally, it's your turn. Now I can relax. It's your turn." And I don't know how she's gonna take and everything. I'm like, trust me, we're gonna get it again. And then when it happened, Karla was like, "How is that so fast?"
It's so unfair. I waited so long for a replacement, and you have to replace it right away.
I literally told her, next year, trust me. Whenever you taught me, I'm going to validate whoever will do everything. And then that's what I did for Angelia. And then I told Angelia, I don't know how long it will take, but it's your turn to next girl.
Yes.
I told her that was kind of like a mission impossible. Like really, like back to back was quite really, like back to back pa lang, it was already so difficult. Can you imagine like triple back to back? But thank you, Karen. We beat Karen.
Sandwich win.
No, but it's okay. I mean, no, but it's okay naman. Like I think it's okay naman. Like I don't know. I mean, I'm for me, it's kind of like winning is great. It's kind of like round of winning is great, but even if you get into the top four, it's already a huge thing, and it's already like that's your main goal should just really be to get as far as you can, and not to really expect that you're gonna win the crown. Because the disappointment, if you don't, it hurts so much more than any heartbreak in the world.
Right.
That's true.
That is
I was
true.
even happy that I was called as top 8. And
Yeah,
I'm
but
like, okay, pretty happy.
Sabi ko talaga na
Ay,
naisip
naku,
ko, sabi
ako
ko,
talaga.
sabi ko talaga na nasa 8 na ako.
There was no other choice for me.
As in, ako talaga, I was in the top 8 and I was saying to myself, I was like, please, Lord, pasok mo na lang ako sa 4 kasi yung 4 may cash prize.
Meron pala. Alam na natin ngayon na may cash prize yung ano.
May cash prize. The 4 had a cash prize. Because I knew naman.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if you're Miss Philippines and even if you don't make it to the 4, you will still work like you are part of the 4.
True.
They will still use you. So okay lang if you don't get. I mean, it's not okay lang, but like it's acceptable if you don't get what the 4 because you still have the work to do.
Well, I mean, like,
4 my cash prize.
Really for me, like I was pretty happy in top 8. I mean, the girls were really competitive. And they were really playing. But then, like, when I was announced, of course, like I opened my heart and I was like, okay, give it to me, give me the crown. I was about to pass out.
Jamie's win in so many years. Jamie, your win and Gazini's win were the only 2 wins that I've ever cried. Like I already saw she had won in Miss Philippines. You can see what's his name? Robbie was carrying the results and he was like teasing me not opening it. And when he was teasing me not opening it, I started crying and bawling on stage. And Robbie was like, "What's wrong with you?" Like Jamie's went really like
Wow, thank you for sharing those. Thank you for sharing those tidbits, Gabi. Now, see, we know a lot of like stage action from our queens. Yeah, thank you. And like essentially, they're already like giving their thoughts about what they happened before. Speaking of thoughts, actually, the last part of our show for tonight is a collection of special messages from the people who matter to our queens. Yes. And Mark, take it away.
All right, so I hope you're ready for this, queens. We took the effort in collating special messages for you. And this is a collection of, it may be your loved ones, your family members, or people close to you to say hi to you, to wish you luck. So I hope you don't mind because we'll be playing it all at the same time. So so you could hear the messages, kindly put your microphone in the meantime on mute. And then we will play the video and then we will pause it to get your reaction. And then after that, we'll have more. So are you ready for this? So let's start.
I'm waiting for Beyonce.
Who knows? Okay,
you never know, guys. So let's start.
Hi, baby. I think I've said these things so many times to you because I really like to remind you how beautiful and how strong you are. But it's always nice to hear it over and over and over and over again. And I just want you to know that I feel so proud of you, that I feel so proud to call you my best friend, that I'm so proud of your achievements, of your goals, and I'm pretty amazed of how empowered woman you are, and how can you empower the people around you. You have taught me so many things. I'm sorry, my grammar, but you have taught me so many things, and yeah, I just feel so blessed to have you as my best friend, And yeah, I love you. I love you so much, and you know everything, everything. I love you so much. Hi. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Your friends from Miss Earth asked me to make this short video, so this is without any preparation at all. Anyway, Jamie, I want you to know that I am very, very, very proud of you. You have become a strong and yet a gentle and a loving lady. Do you remember when your dad passed? The family had a struggle. You, the most, was affected by that loss. Anyway, back then I had this thing about pageants. I tell people that I do not need a crown to be placed on the heads of my daughters to know that they are beautiful. Do you remember this, sweetheart? Well, how it all started was when one of your mommies kept nagging me about letting you join. So I thought just that once I would be practical and allow it. Little had I known that that little practicality would bring you all the way to becoming Miss Earth. That was such a lovely and great surprise. If your dad was still around, he would be very, very proud. He would be bragging about you to his friends. Anyway, most people having a title of a beauty queen is all but glamour. But you know, this is not true. Having a title of a beauty queen is a privilege and an honor that carries a lot of responsibilities. It is up to you how you're gonna use this title. Uh, you can either sit back and enjoy the privilege, or you can use this title to influence and touch the lives of many. Do great things, and with little kindness, you can change someone else's life. Someone once said, if you cannot do great things, do small things in a great way. What is important is you are able to make a difference in someone else's life. I also would like to say to you to keep dreaming because I believe a dream combined with an influence of a human spirit can bring a bright and a great future. Um, Lastly, I want you to remember to always be thankful, no matter how big or small the blessings. Be grateful. Always be thankful and grateful. Remember, what you give is what you receive. Okay? I love you and I'm always praying for you.
Hi, Mama. I love you so much. You help everybody, and I love you so much. Night, you hug.
Okay, ready? Yeah. Hello, Mama. We love you very much. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you for being super mom and a superwoman that you are, right?
Yeah, and you are my favorite mom ever. And you do everything for us, and we love you all the time.
Yeah. Me and your girls will love you and be there for you forever, right? Yeah. I can't believe it's been now 9 years since Mom and Dada met. When we met in Cebu. And then we had kitties, and then we had you, and then we had Emma, right?
Then we have a Yaya.
Then we had Yaya. Yeah. Anyways, we love you so much, and I promise tomorrow tomorrow you can cut my hair, okay? I know you don't like it anymore.
I love you and I do.
You wanna cut my hair tomorrow, my beard?
Maybe next year.
Next year? Oh, okay, okay.
Just kidding.
Okay,
Okay, bye-bye,
bye.
bye-bye,
Love you.
Hi, Mike Kay. I'm so happy to have this opportunity to talk to you, to send you this message, because I miss you so much and I love you so much. I'm really, really, really proud of you because of all of the work that you have done and everything that you work. It's getting you in a place that you can be satisfied and you can get more. You're a very powerful woman, and I'm so proud of you. You know that. You have a friend in me, you know it. Even though we haven't speak in a long time ago, you have a special place in my heart, and you will always have a Colombian friend and sister for everything you want. I love you, my Kate. Mwah. Be happy always, and send you a lot of kisses and hugs. Mwah.
Nancy, Karen Ibasco, hello na, ang ating Miss Earth. So, kung masasabi ko lang talaga, sobrang proud ako sa iyo for what you have become, and talagang nakita ko talaga kung paano ka nagsimula. So, syempre, ako ba naman yung nanay mo na talaga po na nagdala sa iyo sa KF. So, syempre, talagang nakita talaga kita, di ba, from scratch, di ba? So, sana marami din yung mga babae na katulad mo, yung mga working professionals, or di naman kaya, yung mga kasalukuyang nagtatapos pa lang ng pag-aaral nila, di ba? Napagputihin nila yung studies nila, di ba? At kung sakaling gusto talaga nilang i-pursue yung pageant, di ba? Sundan nila yung yapak mo. At nang sa ganun, syempre, di ba? Magkaroon ulit tayo ng significant contribution, di ba, sa ating bansa. So, congratulations sa lahat ng iyong mga naging achievement. So, sobrang proud kami sa iyo. So, I love you. See you soon.
All right. There you go. You may now unmute because first we'd like to thank your family because kinulit namin sila yung close friends ninyo. But of course, we'd like to hear from you. What can you say about the messages of your loved ones? Who would like to start?
Sino yung naunang binigyan ng message?
I'd like to ask Angelia first.
Well,
A message from Michelle.
well,
Your panda. She calls you panda.
yeah, we call ourselves actually the clumsy pandas. Because Mitch stayed with me for more than a year after the coronation, and that's why we've really grown so close. She's like a real life sister to me. She was always there through thick and thin, and I really am blessed as well to have her as my best friend. Yeah, and I'm just really happy that I have her because sometimes things can be pretty tough, and I'm just glad that I have a friend where there's no judgment. Like, she's just always there to remind me of my worth, because like, this pandemic has really challenged me in general in so many aspects of my life, but it was really nice to have someone that you can count on. So Mitch is like that to me, and I am like that to her as well, and she knows that I love her very much. So te quiero mucho, panda. Thank you.
Wow, so sweet. And thank you. You know what? Just like to tell you, when I messaged Michelle, she immediately responded to me, and she was very happy that she'll be giving the message to you. So, and then she was calling in terms of endearment yung dalawa. So it's really, we're really happy that you have that friendship and bond. So thank you, Angelia.
Yeah, I found my bestest of friends actually in pageantry. Like, one of my best friend also I met in 2011, and I even became her maid of honor on her wedding. So it's one of the best things that I've got out of the pageant world is having my sisters. And I love my other queen sisters in Miss Earth, Kalai, Karen, Jamie. Thank you for always being there for me. You guys are the best sisters in pageantry I could ever ask for. So I'm here also for you guys.
Aw.
Jamie, also, Kalai, Karen. Karen, we need to hang out more.
Yeah.
All right. After this pandemic,
It's all
yeah,
about
bawi-bawi
Karla.
na lang
I was
tayo.
such a Jamie.
All right. Thank you so much, Angelia. Would like now to hear the reaction of Jamie, a message from her mom. So, would like to thank your mom for giving you that message. Nagpakulit siya sa amin. Jamie.
She's not that into social media. She's trying to get into it. So if she doesn't reply right away, it's really normal of her. She usually doesn't check social media. But yeah, I miss my mom. I mean, I'm here in Manila, and my mom is in Cebu, so I haven't seen her in a really long time, and it kind of saddens me to like not really be there with her during the pandemic. Because I was supposed to visit her around March, actually, February and March, but then it didn't push through because of what happened. But yeah, like it just hit me really hard. You almost made me tear, like you made me tear up because my dad and I were like really tight knit, like we were really close. And when he passed, it did affect me the most. My mom was right. But yeah, like I love how you got her to talk. Um, sorry, I love how you got her to give me a message, and you just made me feel like I was just at home because my mom always has like these philosophical words of wisdom that she always wants to instill in me, and yeah, you just made me miss her like quadruple as much as a while ago. And mommy, I love you.
Oh.
Oh, okay. We love you too. Thank you so much, Jamie. All right. Oh, let's now hear it from since kanina sabi ni Carla, parang di na siya nagulat, pero I saw her medyo parang na teary-eyed. What's your reaction?
Hindi ko na-expect eh. Charot. No, I just get really emotional because as you know, when you go through it and naiiyak ulit ako eh. Na ano, the last few months it's difficult. Both as not as a woman, as a wife, as a mother, and so you try your best to make sure your family is happy and and doing okay during these hard times. So when you get like affirmations of love like that from your family and then just being grateful, it's a good reminder that you're on the right track, like you're doing good in all aspects, right? I mean, medyo wala and that's why it's kind of like it got to me when she said that I'm the best mom ever. So medyo naiyak ako doon. Tapos biglang sinabi niya na may yaya siya na wala sila. No, but we're a family here in our house, like, and that includes our yaya. She's our godsend here. Like she's helped us out a lot, and we don't know how we could have survived without her. Nice. You can say hi to everybody. This is my number one.
Hello.
And she's already proclaimed to me that she wants to be a queen also when she grows up.
Oh, yes. We'll wait for you. Hi, beautiful girl.
Crown already, and she's ready now. But yeah, I mean, it's just it's difficult, but it's nice to receive a message, even though when you think it's coming or you're expecting it or whatever, it's still different when you actually hear it coming from them. So thank you guys for preparing that video after a crazy week that I've had. It was a nice ender to a week that's been really crazy to hear stuff like that from my husband and from my baby. So yeah, and yes, that's my husband 6 months into the quarantine without shaving or cutting his hair. So I assure you.
Did you get to cut his hair now?
That will be gone soon enough.
Soon enough.
He will be back to normal in just a few days.
Can I ask something?
Yes, of course, my love. She wants to ask something if it's okay.
Okay.
Sure.
My dad said last night it was too late to cut. My daddy said. Then he said, "You want to cut my hair tomorrow?" Then I said, "Next week." Then he said, "What?" And then I just said, "I don't know what day."
So you haven't decided yet, huh? You haven't decided yet.
So alam na natin kung bakit ako pala yung pinili na talkative nila. Alam na natin sa nagmana tong isa. But yes, thank you so much, Miss Earth Crown. Thank you. That was an awesome
Thank
energy.
you.
Crazy.
Thank you, Karla. You're loved. Thank you. All right, would like to hear it now from Karen.
For me, I was very surprised to see Juliana. Actually, kung kila Angelia and kay Jamie and Ate Carla was more like they felt like very, very touched and teary-eyed. Mine was really more on full of happiness from my heart because I have no idea when is the next time I'm going to see Juliana. Juliana is, even though we're competitors in Miss Earth, we literally treated each other as sisters. When she would be down in the competition, I would really be there for her to help her, as in, para kaming magkapatid. And I'm just so grateful that even though we're far apart, like we're literally thousands of miles from each other, but we really support each other even until now. And we would talk and we would video chat. And the last time I saw her was she surprised me to come back here in the Philippines without me knowing it. Was the
Wow.
coronation night of Miss Earth 2019. And when I opened the door, siya yung nag-open ng door for me. And I was so shocked because she told me she can never come back anymore because she doesn't have enough funds. Sa arte-arte lang pala niya. Tapos pag-open ko ng door, she was the one who opened it for me. And I was just so happy. And we were hugging each other for like, I think for like a whole minute. As in, ayaw niya akong bitawan. And I'm just so grateful for a person like her. You can always find a sister inside a competition, even though you're competitors. And Tita Gio, for a lot of people who doesn't know, before I met Tita Rogel, I actually saw Tita Gio first. And I met Tita Gio in Angelia's coronation night in Miss Philippines Earth. For a lot of people who doesn't know, that's the only competition I saw in live. So it's just Angelia's Miss Philippines Earth. Not knowing that someday I would actually compete for Miss Philippines Earth in MOA Arena. Doon ko na meet Tita Gio. So he's very special to me.
Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that trivia and opening up to Queen. So we love you. But it doesn't end there. Wait, there's more. Okay. We still have 3 messages left. Okay. And let's hear it from...
Mahilig magpaiyak ang Miss Earth Crown.
The next one, not a video message. So,
Dahil lang nag-ready na ako. Nag-ready na.
The next
Okay,
one.
let's hear it from a message coming from Tito Rogel.
Yes.
Although this is not a video. Yes, although this is not a video, he sent a message for you, Queens.
Mahilig
And
mag-video.
alam mo naman natin si Tito Rogel, di mahilig mag-video pero mahilig mag-send ng message.
Here you go.
Let me read it. I have been very privileged to have been part of the Miss Earth journey of these 4 outstanding women, Karla, Jamie, Angelia, and Karen. Too many unforgettable stories and memories that I will forever keep in my heart. I am so blessed to have known you, Karla, Jamie, Angelia, and Karen. Thank you very much for the genuine love, respect, and support you have been giving me all these years. These I will never forget. I am very, very proud of you all. Continue to live the Miss Earth legacy. Love you all. That's the end of it. That's the message from Tito Rogel. Wait. Mamaya pa namin kaingin ng reaction kasi meron pa. Next power of 2. A video message from...
Hi, Karla, Jamie, Angelia. When Mark told me to give a message for the 4 of you, ang sabi ko, magkakataong ganito. Dahil masasabi ko ng mga secret nyo. No, but anyway, I just want to let you know that when you won Miss Earth in your respective years, I was so happy. And in fact, naiyak pa nga ako. And I am so proud and happy also that up to now, nasa puso pa ninyo at nasa mind pa ninyo ang pagiging Miss Earth. Thank you very much for keeping our advocacy go on with the Miss Earth pageant. Right? Anyway, I just want to let you know also that I love you very much And all I want for you guys is to be very successful and happy. Hopefully, happily married too with children. Panahon na rin kayong mga anak, di ba? Yung mga anak na hindi ko nagawa sa sarili kong buhay, ay kayo yun. So anyway, I love you. And anytime you need me, you know my number, you can call me. If you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm here. If you need advice, I'm here. Inuman lang yan, then we can talk about it. So I love you and success to you.
There you go. Yes. So that was Miss Peachy Veneracion. And last but not the least, here we go.
Hi everyone. I hope you're all safe and keeping safe. Hi Karla, Jamie, Angelia, and Karen. What can I say? But you guys have changed. From the very first day I met you, you changed for the better. And I'm so proud of all of you. Aside from being proud, um, you know, you make me feel loved because, like, you just don't know how I feel every time I call you girls for help or you're always there. And most of all, you know, I get teary eyed when you yourselves, you call me and ask me, Tita, do you need help? You know, you just don't know the way or how I feel every time you do that. Makes me so happy that you love me or you love me, M-E. Anyway, my wish for you girls, yeah, that you'll just stay happy. It's what's really important in life. Try to, you know, really stay happy. So, uh, happiness is what you make of your life, right? And you all know that I'll always be here for you girls. I don't have to tell you. And somehow I know that you'll always be there for me. Thank you so much. And I love you always.
Thank you
There.
so much. We'd like to thank Tita Peach, Tita Lorraine, and Tito Raj for giving those messages despite of their busy schedule. I'd like to hear your thoughts, your reaction about it. So, Karen?
I'm very, very grateful. Those three people are very, very dear to our hearts, all of us. Peter Rogel is the first person that really believed in each and every one of us. You know, I could honestly remember the first time I met him. As in, wala akong experience, wala akong pageant shoes, talagang literally wala, lahat, wala. And then he just saw that I had a potential and he honestly invested in me. Peter Rogel is one of the people I will forever cherish. He's a person worth my respect and I will forever honor him. And Tita Peachy, she's like a mom to us, even though she doesn't have kids. That's literally kami yung mga anak niya. And I love her very, very much. She feels like parang barkada mo lang siya. And of course, Tita Lorraine. Tita Lorraine is a person that when the moment she sees you and she sees that there's a potential in you, you know, she will believe in you and she would really do her best to hone you to the person that you are today. I love them all so much. And the three people are very dear, not just to me, but to all four of us.
Thank you, Karen. Karla?
I really think this is hormones. Like, no, I mean, like, it's just, I don't know. I guess it's, and for me, because I've been way before, but single digit pa ako nanalo. I got really close. Of course, we all have our individual journeys. We all have our individual experiences with each and every one of Tita Rogel, Tita Pichi, and Tita Lorraine. But the struggles, the highs and lows, Tita Rogel and I went through to get me where I was unbelievable. So sobrang ang pasasalamat ko hindi pa matatapos hanggang sa mamatay ako, hindi pa rin sapat ang pagsasalamat ko sa kanya and to everybody. And Tita Pichi is like she said, like she's like your cool mom, you know. She's not like a regular mom. She's a cool mom. She's like the mom that will like you can have Yossi with and have wine with, you know. And then tawanan na lang kayo about sa mga nangyayari sa buhay mo. And then tapos pag sobrang dami nyo ng wine na inom, mag-iiyakan na lang kayong dalawa. Ganon ang ano kay Tita Peach. But she's always opened up her doors to me. And she's always like, let me be me and respected the person that I was. And Tita Lorraine, I mean, my God, how do I even put into words the respect I have for Tita Lorraine? Like, oh my God, I don't have a good relationship with my mom. And I was thankful enough. Oh, thank you, honey.
So cute. So sweet.
Sabi niya, yung bear na tong mama ko, iyak ng iyak. But no, I mean, before I was, before any of all of this, being married, being a mother myself, the moment I met Tita Lorraine and became part of Carousel and Miss Earth, she kind of stepped up and became like my second mom. She kind of, any problems I had, my God, it was whether or not boy problems or, you know, financial problems, like, wala na pera, you know, like, or career, hindi ko alam kung saan ako pupunta, lahat ng mga bashings, binibigay sa akin, everything. Her door was always open to me. And we always talked about anything and everything. And her and I are so similar in so many ways that we will butt heads. We have butted heads. There was a good time where we didn't speak to each other. But at the end of the day, my respect and my admiration for the woman that Tita Lorraine will always be priority above any disagreements we would ever have. And so for me, she is the Mother Earth. She is the one that gave us this platform. She is the one that has continued to pursue it and has continued to give us a life, you know, to provide us with opportunities as much as she can. So I again, my admiration for those three people is above and beyond. I have more respect and admiration for them than I probably would say I have of myself. So thank you to Tita Pichi, to Tita Lorraine, and to Tita Rogel for giving me the life, this wonderful, blessed life that I have now.
Thank you so much, Karla, and thank you so much for opening your heart to us. We appreciate that. Thank you. Let's now hear it from Angelia. Angelia?
How do you even follow that? That was hard to follow, Kalay. Ano ba? But I guess I could really relate. I think four of us would really relate to what, you know, Karen and Karla has already said. Like, those three people are like, there's no Miss Earth without them, you know, like, it's just not Miss Earth without them. I couldn't imagine Miss Earth with anyone else, and I couldn't imagine my journey with Miss Earth without Tito Rog as well. I've shared this in the last conversation we had when I was your guest last time. I mentioned to you my journey, and just like my queen sisters here, I really have big respect to the three of them. I guess I met kasi Tita Peachy and Tita Lorraine like during the competition na. And I've never really gotten close to them until I won. So parang I remember like I try my best to like leave Carousel soon. Like as soon as if Tita Lorraine is around, I'm like, I need to leave. I need to leave. I'm like so scared of her. Eventually, like we were given more opportunities to I guess go together, and that's when we finally opened up, and I realized how much of a Tita Lorraine is, and she's very protective of us, and we're very very thankful again for the opportunity. Without her, we won't have this opportunity to be, to represent the country. So there's just so many things I want to say, but I guess to wrap it up, I'm just really thankful, and just really grateful. That's it. Thank you, Tita. Thank you, Tita.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Angelia. Let's now hear it from Jamie.
Okay, so I guess like all of the three queens practically said everything that I wanted to say. Karla, Karen, and Angelia are definitely right, and I'm on the same note as Angelia, where I'm like, what am I gonna say in front of everyone? Because everyone said everything. So yeah, for me, and I'm just gonna say it all together. When Tito Raj, Tita Peachy, and Tita Lorraine made a very big impact in my life because I was 19 and 20 years old when I competed. And, in those years of your time, you're really growing and trying to understand how the world really works. And they never judged me, and they always showed compassion all throughout. Especially as you've heard from my mom, like when my dad passed, we did have financial struggles and difficulties. And every time when I would go to them and ask them for advice, they never once, like what I said, they never once judged me or looked or frowned upon me. But in fact, they really tried to elevate me and uplift me and gave me that spirit to really work hard. And that's one thing I'll ever forever be grateful for, because although yes, and we've all experienced this, wherein we've been bashed by people that we don't know, or somebody always has something critical to say, but as long as you know you have people like Tito Raj, Tita Peachy, and Tita Lorraine who will tell you the honest truth, but at the same time be there for you and will always see you as their children, and at the same time somebody who would always cheer for you for everything that you do in your life's journey, that is already gold as is, and that's who they are to me in my life. Not only that they are people who I will always genuinely cherish, but they are also people that I considered as my second parents, my parents, when I first came here to Manila. So Tito Raj, Tita Peachy, Tita Lorraine, I love you guys, and also to my KF and Miss Earth family.
Thank you so much, Jamie. As you could see now, you did not just see our queens as queens, you saw their hearts. So maraming salamat for your reaction. And thank you to your loved ones for giving those messages, as well as Tito Roj, Tita Peach, and Tita Lorraine. So maraming salamat. So you know what? As much as we want to continue this interview, we're at the end of our event and our interview with our queens. Let me now turn you over to wrap it up to Eman.
Yes. Okay. So it's my turn to wrap it up. Yeah, that's true. As much as we want to continue this, we have to end. Otherwise, we will end tomorrow because our queens have a lot of lovely things and beautiful things to say. And so, thank you very much. But before we go, we will be asking our queens. We will be asking them: is there anything that you would like our audience to know about you? Is there anything that you want them to follow that are coming soon? Anything that you'd like to promote? So we're going to ask you one at a time. And if there's any other thank you message that you would like to tell your supporters. So let's start with Angelia. Anything else that you'd like?
Me?
Yes. What can fans
Well,
think of you in the coming months or soon, or if there anything that you want them to follow?
well, right now, actually, Michelle and I and my stylist Jano Novenario, we're cooking something up. It's somehow related to Miss Earth. ish or the advocacy, but it's also something that bonded us. So maybe in a few weeks we'll be able to reveal it. Right now we can't do anything yet, but we are cooking something up. So hopefully you guys could follow that eventually. But right now, if you guys are brave enough to, if you guys are in BGC, I do have a nail and lash salon. It's called the Secret Lounge. So you guys can drop by. It's just in the fourth strip. So you guys can follow us at the Secret Lounge PH. So far yun lang naman. Nothing much.
There you go. Yes, thank you so much. Yes. So please follow what our Queen Angelia has to offer right now. Thank you so much, Queen Angelia. And now we'd like to go to Queen Jamie Herrell. So Jamie, is there anything that you'd like to tell your followers and your supporters?
Okay, well, first I would like to say thank you for you guys for having all of us on the Miss Earth crowd. This is really cool to be like with all of my Miss Earth Philippines sisters and actually have an interview all together. I believe we've never tried this before. Have we been on an interview together? I'm not sure. But I would like to say thank you to all of my followers and the followers of Miss Earth for always supporting us in our endeavors for our advocacy. And it really means a lot to us. And yeah, we're all in our own journey as of now, but we still really make sure that we live truth for what Miss Earth really stands for. So if you can actually follow all of us, not just me, but even Karla, Karen, and Angelia on our social media account from IG and FB, you'll see us trying to give positive messages to all of you on how to cope, like either with COVID or like with Karla, what it's like to be a really good mom to like her children, despite everything that's happening. Karen in terms of her thoughts, and Angelia in terms of being a very empowered businesswoman, and so on and so forth. So if you want to support all of us, and also me, just follow us on our social media account. And yes, just like Angelia, me and my best friend, one of my best friends, because I have a few best friends, we're cooking something up, but I don't want to jinx it yet as of now, wherein I'm going to really talk deeply into it. And I hope like at some point when we launch it, that all of you are also willing to support us. But thank you once again for supporting us, and please stay safe always. We'll be praying for all of you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Queen Jamie Herrell. And now let's go to Queen Karen Ibasco. Karen?
Okay. Guys, thank you so much for honestly inviting all of us. It was truly fun. This is the first time na apat kami sa isang interview. That's the truth. No one has ever done this before, and I'm really happy to do it in the Miss Earth crown. Now, I honestly want to tell everyone that my path specifically is going on to professional speaking. So I want to invite everyone, because we have this project along with Sir Francis Kong and a lot of professional speakers known as Pocket Mentors. It's a website that you can subscribe to if you want to learn a lot of things, such as development of image, critical thinking, business, and so much more. So we have a various selection of mentors that you have to choose from, and we are going to launch this on sometime this October. So if you guys want to really check that out, it's going to be on pocketmentorph.com. And you guys can follow my YouTube channel, because I started YouTube finally. Ang hirap mag-edit ng videos, ang hirap mag-create ng content, but I'm really excited to share everything that I know. It's the perfect platform to share my thoughts, my learnings, and my experiences to everyone for free. Ito walang bayad. Pocket Mentor is a company that you have to subscribe to, but I can assure you, I've seen the videos. They are amazing, and I can't wait to really show it to everyone. And during this, my YouTube channel, I'm going to honestly be more of myself in releasing a lot of things that I've never shared in public, specifically my Miss Earth experiences. And yeah, don't forget to follow us on our social media pages. Ay, wait lang. Nawala yung internet. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, you're still here. You're still here.
Yan. Please do follow us on our social media, on our Instagram, because, it's still us. Please follow our individual journey, because nakakatuwa lang, kasi even though we started in Miss Earth, we have different paths, but we always keep on continuing the path and the message of sustainability when it comes to Miss Earth. So don't forget to follow us on our Instagram and our Facebook pages. And thank you so much for all the support that you never stop giving us.
Thank you so much, Queen Karen. Yes, we will definitely follow your endeavors right now. And last but not the least, ayan, Miss Karla Henry. With the
Hi guys, thanks again for having all four of us, and not just four of us, actually naging ano na anim na 5 and 6. But yes, you who's supposed to be asleep is now wide awake. So, thank you guys for so much. Thank you sa pagpaiyak sa amin. It was really a fun time, a nice Sunday night to spend it with you guys and to spend it with the girls that I haven't seen in so very long. And also for me, I guess, I've started a platform on Instagram. It's called @IndaiPH. It's a place for moms. Of course, my new venture now is all about mommyhood. It's a place for me for moms to kind of get rid of some of the stuff that they have for kids. And then at the same time, it's also for the moms who want to make, an extra income for themselves, or, want to make some money for getting rid of some stuff, because I'm not sure if any of you guys have kids. Well, I know the girls don't have kids yet, but moms will know how expensive things are for kids. Like Jamie has a niece, so I think she has a good idea of how much gifts can cost, toys and items and stuff. And so, it's sometimes sayang when you have to just throw it away, or you just give it away. You've spent so much money on it. So why not try to sell it? Because maybe it just needs a new home. And at the same time, you're giving another mom great items for something that's a bit lower. So it's a place for pre-love items and for new items for moms to kind of declutter their house, especially during this pandemic where we all need to save a buck or two, right?
Right.
So so please visit Indai at indai.ph. Also, to follow my journey as a mommy and as a beauty queen and all of the hoops and laws of the world of Karla Henry. You can always follow me at I am Karla Henry on Instagram. And last thing I'm going to promote is because I'm helping my in-laws right now. Actually, they have a beautiful beach resort. Whoever is in Cebu, if na mga Cebuanos katanaw karon, if ganahan mo magbakasyon, kanang mag-staycation in Cebu, they have a beautiful resort. It's called Talima Beach Villas. It's opening soon. And you can exclusively rent a whole entire resort for yourselves.
Wow.
Especially now in the quarantine, diba? Sometimes it's hard for us to find a place to go. We're scared for our safety and our health. So, Talima is a great place to go and just relax and be at peace. So, thank you so much on behalf of my family. Thank you for having us, my girls.
Thank you so much. Yes, thank you, Queen Karla. And of course, thank you to everyone. Thank you to all our Power of Four Queens. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. So please follow our queens on their social media pages and on their endeavors. So thank you so much once again. And aside from our four queens, we would also like to thank all the fans, all the international queens who have sent their messages and their questions. We would like to thank those who sent their messages, the family, the friends, the people who are close to the hearts of our queens. And of course, we would like to thank Sir Gio Flores, Tito Rogil Flores, Kagandahang Flores, and of course, our beloved Miss Peachy Veneracion and Madame Lorraine Shook. Is there anybody I'm forgetting to thank, Mark? So if there's anybody I'm forgetting, so please bear with us. Sorry for that. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. We would like to wish you a good night, a safe night, a healthy night. Isang makakalikasang gabi po sa inyong lahat, as we say in Tagalog. So in behalf of the queens and in behalf of my co-hosts, Noy Sabilano, and of course, Mark Gatchalian, this has been Emmanuel Feliciano. Have a great night, everyone. And we'd like to wish you a good night. Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.